In this video, I'll be showing you how to import and export documents from DocuWorks Tray. To begin, what we need to do is to open DocuWorks Desk. We have to make sure that we do have our trays ready as well, so that it's much easier for you to follow this particular video. So how to perform importing and exporting documents. Importing is quite easy because we can just drag the file in and put it directly into the folder. Okay, so that's actually importing. You can automatically open DocuWorks Tray as well, and we can import the file by dragging and dropping it directly from here. Okay, and if we were to go ahead and export the document, we can click the export by right clicking on this particular file and click on export, okay, document, or we can just simply again drag and drop that file, okay, to our DocuWorks desk. Okay, we can perform this import and export with just drag and drop. Now, if we were to perform an export of the document outside of the tray, we normally don't have that option because we can only copy or open the original location of the file and yeah, perform our import and export. So if we were to export a document directly from our tray, all right, or import a document, it will actually ask you to browse which location you wanted to import the file from or export the file to. Okay, if you wanted to move it to a different location. Now, usually we perform import and export with DocuWorks Tray by dragging and dropping it into the task space, and we perform some basic changes into it. All right, so just for this one, I updated it and then sent it that I wanted to pass it to logistics. All right, and save this particular file. Okay, and then maybe we put a date. Okay, for example, right? So right now, this document has been updated and it says that I wanted to pass this to logistics with the date, okay, that I stamped it or I chopped this particular file. I wanted to send it to logistic. I can just import that and put it to the logistics folder. Now this folder with logistics, it's actually on another computer, okay? Because this computer that I'm currently on right now is actually has sales folder, and sales folder is actually with PC1, okay, and logistics is on PC2. So PC2 did provide me with permission, okay, to access this logistics folder. Okay, and if I don't have enough permission for this folder, I won't be able to connect to it. So you have to make sure that you have the full permission as well given to you by the logistics or maybe the person who created that particular share folder. You have to have the necessary permission so that you can access that folder. Okay, so for me, I do have, and I can see it here, and that my document is actually here. So this number one is actually tied to this document. And now that I passed it to logistics, the person who should be receiving and actioning on this particular document will see it and process it. Okay, so for example, oh, okay, it's done. This document has been processed and has been moved to another location. So, for example, it's just been moved to another location. All right. So right now it's deleted. So if I refresh this, because again, usually it will have a refresh interval of 1 minute. If we wait for that, you can see, right? After 1 minute, it will refresh and it can see, okay, I don't have anything, any documents here now. So for me who sends the file to logistics, I have been notified that the process is done and that logistics have processed what I have placed there. So DocuWorks Tray allows you to have more electronic workflow for data, and it's much more simplified in a way that it's easy to share data from different departments, especially if you are doing projects or validation or editing, right? So this trace allows you to have the visibility and probably the flexibility to make sure that you process the right documents and send them to the right yeah, folder, or store them to the right folder. Now, if you think that it's much better to use shared folders, there's no problem with using the shared folder directly, but using DocuWorks Tray, it allows you to provide notification whether a new document has arrived or if that document that arrived has been updated. Okay, so I hope that this video have provided you with more information regarding DocuWorks Tray, and thanks for watching.